Hi everyone, Matthew from Cell here, once again. So I'd like to talk about referencing cells and how that works here inside spreadsheets. Now if you're familiar with Excel, it works exactly the same way. So one of the things I might want to do is I might want to transplant some of my results from some of these cells into some cells someplace else. Now that might be on the same page of a workbook or it might be on a different page. So first let's look at how we can actually display cell values from here, their original location, in another cell, and then look at how we can put those on another page in the same workbook. So for starters, what we're going to do is we're going to use our nice little operator, the equals sign, and we're going to do that by using our formula bar. So we're going to select the cell where we want some data to go. So let's say this cell right here. Right up here on our formula bar, we're going to use equals, and remember that's telling our spreadsheet that we want it to do something. This is the, hey, will you do me a big fat favor, Google Spreadsheets. We're going to say equals, and then we're going to point to the cell that we want. So for example, I might want C3 right here. So if I do that, what I'm telling spreadsheets to do is I'm telling it to take the information right here in this cell, C3, and display it over here in this cell, F3. Now when I hit return, what will happen is I will see the same result right over here. Now if I copy the formula down here in the rest of these cells, I will also see the same data that's right over here copied straight over into this cell. Now that's handy for a lot of different reasons, but especially if I have a primary data source and I want to be able to use that a bunch of different places and I don't want to worry about copying and pasting. That way, if some of this information changes, all of the connected cells, all the reference cells will also change. So that works a little bit differently if it happens on another page. The only thing that's going to be different is that instead of just having the name, the address, as it were, of the cell, so in this case B4, I have to also include the name of the sheet in the workbook. So for example, right here, raw data. So let's take a look at how that's going to work on another page inside of a workbook. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use my formula bar again. I'm going to say equals, and remember that's me telling spreadsheets, hey, will you do me a big fat favor? I'm going to come down here to this other page, and then I'm going to click right on the cell that I want. In this case, I think I want this one right here, B2. Now we'll see here in our formula bar we get a single foot mark, raw data, another foot mark, an exclamation point, and B2. So these features here, the foot mark right here and then the foot mark on this other side, that's the way that we've indicated this is the name of the data page or the workbook page that this information is coming from. And the exclamation point is the way that we're ending that whole phrase. So this is just the way that we're delimiting the page that this cell, B2, is coming from. So now if we hit return, there's our color. And I can drag this down and I get all the colors. And I could even say highlight all of these cells and then copy the cells over as well, and I could get some more information. So again, this is just pointing to the information that's on a different page in the same workbook. So again, so raw data C2 is actually right here, raw data, that's the name of our page, C2 right here, male. So this is the information that's being pulled right over here for us.